Good afternoon. This is Nick Russo. I'm here with Dushawn White. He's my guest for today. Dushawn, he is in bodybuilding, but for now I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to a lot of you out there in Asia, out there in the East Coast, out in Europe, out in the East Bloc areas. Now, Dushawn White, he's been in the bodybuilding for quite a while now. He's been doing a lot of events, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to introduce him to him. This is Dushawn White. How are you, Dushawn?
Hey, I'm doing good. How's everybody doing today?
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to him about how he got into how he started into the business. He has a book out, and it's about bodybuilding. It's the book is out now, but he will let you know what exactly how to order it or how to purchase the book. Okay, so Dushawn, tell us your story actually before you get into bodybuilding. What motivated you?
My motivation came early on as a kid. Just a typical story, a broken household. Both of my parents were addicted to crack, and I got a chance to see the effects of how the drugs really act inside the human body and how they affect you mentally and emotionally and physically. So I just kind of took my health serious. I got into working out at a young age for therapy, for an escape. I never thought about bodybuilding or competing or anything like that when I was young. It was just always something to help me out, just always something to help my mind out. It was always helped me to relax. And as I got older, I got into sports, and I just started playing sports. I played football, ran track, I played basketball. I swam for a while. I think I did everything that I possibly could to stay healthy. And during high school, I got injured playing football. I tore my ACL. And then from there, just going through therapy, 2 years of therapy, 2 years of rehabilitation, I learned a lot about the human body. I learned a lot about kinesiology. I began to study kinesiology. I became certified as a trainer, and everything that was used to help me, I was able to help everybody else and help other people out with through injuries and just getting in shape in general. I started working early when I was young, right out of high school, as a personal trainer as well. I changed a lot of lives as a trainer. I worked with a lot of different people online and in person. I did private trainings. And just being able to engage with people and change people inspired me to be where I am now. I wanted to do something a little bit better, a little bit deeper. So I started competing and training other athletes to compete. It's been a great experience. Just especially to be able to change so many lives, and just not having the availability to do as much as I wanted to do is what created Shred Time. And that's the guy I'm talking about today. It's something that I think can help any beginner, and any intermittent athlete in the world, or not even an athlete, just somebody who's ready to get in shape. I outlined a lot of different points that I feel like helped a lot of people through the course of time, through the course of the 17 years that I spent developing my body, the 7 years I spent competing in bodybuilding, especially the last couple of years. My last 4 shows, I came in first place, all through trial and error, through experimenting on myself and various clients throughout the year. And I can honestly say I think that I'm humbled by the experience. I'm humbled by my team. I had a lot of help from a lot of different people. I don't know if I have enough time to name everybody, but you know who you are, the people who actually fed into my desires to help change people. And having such a great team and such a great leadership role in the team, I'm just excited to see what it does. We in the first week,
you can mention their names. It's okay.
Well, I'll start off by mentioning my wife. Then I'll go on to Tasha White, who's been an inspiration to me. Just kept me encouraged. She knew I had a big heart to help people. She has a big heart to help people. We spend a lot of time traveling and helping people out. I've done a lot of things for free to help people out. This is probably one of the only things that I sold because most of the time we're just doing things for free. We're helping people out. My brother, who's always there, Lionel White, he's always in my corner whenever I need him. He's an editor. He's an athlete himself. He's a motivator. One of my closest friends and cousins, Marcus Morgan, who's always there. He's always looked out for me. He's always been in my corner. Like I say, Coach Paul. He's out of Sacramento, California. One of the best bodybuilding coaches that I've ever met. He actually trained me when I was younger as a trainer. I came in out of high school at 18 years old, and he was already a master trainer. And then later on became my coach in bodybuilding. It's funny how that works. But again, it's so many more people out there, and I don't want to, my boy Mark Black, who's been there for my editing and just kind of polishing me, keeping me polished on my training regimens. You got my boy Dan, who's always looking out, his cameraman. His brother Lorden, who's always looking out, who's always there, taking all my, just capturing my films and following me whenever I need a cameraman present. They're always there. Again, I'm just excited to have such a good team. I mean, the book's been out for 10 days, and I think we did 3,000 or 4,000 sales in the first week or so, and it's just continuously climbing. And again, just the satisfaction of being humbled by helping so many people is what's motivating me to be here today.
Dushawn, so how long have you been bodybuilding, and how young are you?
Oh, young. Well, 37 years young. I've been bodybuilding.
Look at that, 37 years young.
Yeah, I've been bodybuilding as a pro for 5 years, but just working out in general bodybuilding since I was 9 years old.
9 years old.
So like 9 years old. I think that's when everything kind of took to me at 9 years old. We was actually homeless. We was homeless, and we were staying in a hotel. And I remember my grandpa came to the hotel with one of my uncles to come see us. And I've never seen anybody like that before. I haven't seen him my whole life. He was in prison like my whole life. And he came out, and I've just never seen nothing like that before. It was like this ripped action figure looking guy. And I was just like, what in the world? And all he taught me how to do was push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. And I'll tell you not, I did that every day for probably 4 or 5 years straight. And I just started getting stronger. My physique started changing. And I was also happier. I was happier with myself. Because like I said earlier, to see my mom and dad, being addicted to crack like that, it was always taking a toll on me. I was like the angry kid. I was like that guy who always wanted to fight.
That. Yeah.
Everybody's, you always want to fight. You're always mad. But then when I got a good workout and got some squats and push-ups, sit-ups, I was able to push everything to the side. And even translate now as an adult. Mm-hmm. I teach the youth the same thing. Before you want to fight, before you go and do something, just have a workout. Let's go for a jog. Something to take your mind off of whatever it is you're going through. And for me too, I still use that today. I don't use any drugs, no alcohol. I've been real fortunate. I've been blessed not to be able to. I've been blessed to be able to use working out as a means to escape. And when I do post videos on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, it's my only mission is to inspire somebody else to get up. If you're at home laying down and you see me and you get up and you go work out, then I accomplished my mission for the day. So that's my goal, is to get everybody healthy. So everybody can be healthy and live just a better quality of life.
So these shows that you came in first place, were they local shows, or they were out of the city, within the city, or down in San Diego?
My last show was in the Bay Area. The last show I done was at Battle of the Bay, and I won that show, and it was a very tough show, especially in the overall. People come to win. People come looking good. Yeah. You just never know what to expect. I don't ever go into a show and I say I'm gonna win it. I'm just humbled by the experience. I'm grateful to make it to a show, because that's the hard part for anybody, is to make it to the place you're trying to get to, especially when there's goals. We don't always make it to our goals or our dreams or accomplish our dreams, but to make it there is exciting within itself. And that, like I said, that show was in the Bay Area, and it was Battle of the Bay, and then the show before that was in Washington. So that was in Washington State. So first place middleweight there at Washington State. Again, the tough show. And I just focus on myself. And I think once you get that idea in fitness, that's when you go to the next level. You have to constantly be in battle with yourself and try to beat today. Whatever you do today, you want to try to beat that tomorrow. And if every day you do a little bit more than the day before, you're going to get to where you got to go. Sometimes we look at people and we say, I want to be like this person, I want to be like that person, but we don't know the backgrounds of the people. We don't know what they're taking. We don't know what they're doing.
The hard work they had to go through to get there.
Yeah. So it's such a big challenge.
So, interesting story. Okay, this is Dushawn White. He's also a bodybuilder, natural bodybuilder. Okay. So what is the goal now? So, you have a book that just came out.
Yeah.
And so, what's the next step?
You know, I got so many different steps I'm working on, so many different avenues. I'm trying to build up. I'm focusing more right now on the youth. I'm trying to build up like junior high and high school students. I think if I can kind of bleed into that generation, then the next generation of health will be even stronger. But as of today, with the Shred Time book, I'm working on beginners and intermittent lifters and athletes to be able to advance. So if you're a beginner and you don't know really what to do, or in the gym or outside of the gym, Shred Time would be the absolute perfect thing for you to grab, because I'm doing real basic workouts in there. The time sequences are nice. So even if you're busy, you have a completely busy schedule, and you don't even have time to do the workouts, I always put a recap day in there. So one day a week is going to be re-emphasizing every single thing you did that week. So if you just do that, you work every single muscle in your body. You won't even have to do every day of the week. That's the beauty of the exercise part. And then other than that, when it comes to the diet, I basically teach you. It's not like a regimented cookie cutter diet where you go online or somebody says eat this or eat that, because it's too hard to do. Even me as a pro, it's hard for me to follow a rigid diet plan. So I'm just teaching you how to create your own diet. Like how many carbs you should eat every day, how many fats you should eat every day, how many grams of protein you should eat every day. And once you do the numbers, do a step-by-step guide. And once you do those numbers, you know exactly how much you should eat for your weight. So as you go up or down in weight, you just change the numbers, and you'll always be in control of your diet.
You know, it's funny because I went off my diet about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I used to work out. I have to show you some pictures. You're gonna go, wow.
Yeah.
I was very muscular, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Now the muscle is down around my fat.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm going to have to get in with Dushawn and get back into looking good again. So, Dushawn, I have another question is, so how did they contact you yourself, and how did they get a hold of the book?
Well, we got the book. The easiest way to download it right now will probably be go to my Instagram at Dialect Fit. That's DIALLECT Fit. So again, that's DIALLECT Fit. And once you go on there, it's my Instagram, and you can download the link. The link is in the bio. We are working on getting our distribution to many more stores and stuff right now. It's only been done for 10 days, so it takes 3 to 4 weeks to have everything where we want it to be. But if you want something today, you want to download the book right now, you can find me on Instagram or even Facebook as well, the same Dialect Fit, DIALLECT. You can also send me an email at dwight24@gmail.com. That's dwight24@gmail.com. You can send me an email, we'll respond to you as soon as possible to give you more information of how to get in contact with me or the book resources.
Now, Dushawn, what is the name of the book again?
It's Shred Time.
Shred Time.
Shred Time.
Shred Time. Well, I really appreciate you coming on and telling your story. And so all of you, this is Dushawn White, and he told you where to go to find his book and order his book. Oh, I'm not sure. I have to apologize. The cost in the book?
It's available. It's $24.99. So the book is $24.99, and it's available now. So that's
$24.99. That's all. Okay, it's a good price.
and Shred Time is available now.
Now you're listening to Nick Russo. Remember that name, LA Cool Radio, Asian Broadcast Network. I want to thank you, Dushawn, White, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. He looks good, he looks strong, and I want to thank everybody for coming on and watching us. You can download later, and or you can go when you come back from work, anywhere out there in Asia, the East Coast, the East Bloc countries. This is Nick Russo with Dushawn White. His book is Shred Time. So look him up on his Instagram. Thank you very much. I want to tell everybody to have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and God bless. Is there anything else would you like to say, Dushawn?
I'd just like to thank everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. God bless.
God bless.